is dead. And Saber killed him. Hey, Wise.
Yo, God, what started me saying a...
I don't know. I think that was a thing since, like, Heaven's Feel. No, I think it was before that.
it's something I've been doing, like, years.
Oh my god! Finished UVW on the same time we took to finish Fate? Like, Fate and UVW?
Yeah.
Hey, Mero. Hey, Rios.
There, realism. I just...
Oh, yeah. No,
Hey,
I
Doc.
just had super fucked sleep.
Yep, I forced her to go back to sleep.
Oh, the
and
worst
a few hours later, it worked.
The worst part is it wasn't even my alarm clock. It was just some random clock in the house.
Oh, nice.
Huh? Oh, yes, yes! Nice. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, his opinion might change, but just glad it's
8-bit.
such a good moment.
I think there's a link in self-promotion in the Discord.
One of the,
if there isn't,
yeah.
We'll put it there.
Also, if you search 8-bit Fate.
Or 8-bit Owners is the name.
I still need to watch. Still need to watch his stuff. I've got...
I think they work really well together.
What, four now that I'm behind on, because I still gotta watch through Yodo's. Gotta watch through 8-bits.
Like, for me, I got it at the answer. Hey, Antimatter. I got it at the answer.
Hey, Antimatter.
And Kewl vs. SHIROU just kind of reinforced it.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. That is... wow.
And yeah, like, I mean, that's probably the opinion I would have had if I had started with the visual novel.
But you started with the anime.
And thus the Gil fight will always hold a special place in my heart.
I just love that line in the Gil fight.
Yep.
There's no rule that says a fake can't surpass the original. Also, my VTuber has been like a few pixels down from where it should be for like months, and I'm choosing to fix it now.
Yes, that's right. I keep noticing in the middle of the stream, I'm like, oh, I should tell her after the stream, and then I forget.
Okay. Is that right?
Wow, jeez.
Oh my god, that is so much in one stream. Alright, I think
there it is. VTuber's
finally
in the correct
good.
position now.
Oh, that has been wrong for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually really different from what we do and also quite similar. Yes, he wasn't wrong. SHIROU wasn't wrong.
And 8-bit wasn't wrong. But yeah, yeah, I definitely latched onto the faking thing more, because that's that's what's...
I latched into both pretty heavily.
Yep. Yeah,
and comments are
we're
kind
not,
of his version of chat, but yeah. I really want to answer comments.
I apologize, YouTube. Please
I'm
like,
allowed
comment, and
to, I will.
subscribe.
I really want to answer the
Got it in
comments
at
one
the
day.
Yeah, well.
Are all the Stay Night VODs safe for comments? Or maybe not, actually.
Oh shit! Look. I'm sorry, YouTube, for not reading all the comments and responding. That's why. Also, for chat's gone, so yeah, you didn't know.
Yeah.
Thank Realism for reminding me that you didn't know what I was apologizing about. Okay,
yes.
that sentence worked.
Because, they can't see chat. Of course. Oh, also,
Yeah.
I guess I should say this for anyone watching VODs or anyone who missed the last stream. Yeah, so the VOD is not going to be in the past broadcast because of reasons.
You know,
the priest wasn't fast enough. So, you have to scroll down a bit, and where the highlights are, you'll see the VOD there. And you can watch it there. I had to add a priest or two in post.
Fun stream.
Actually,
fun stream.
I'll just post it here in chat so they can see that. The Antapaka.
Oh, that's right. Antapaka.
Me trying to like rush with my soundboard. Not being fast enough.
You could feel the panic in those sound bites.
I was so panicked. Here it is. That will be up forever, which is interesting. Also, as soon as we finished that stream, I went to like check clips, and for a second it really looked like someone had clipped the part that shouldn't have been clipped. They cut it off right after though, or right before, so we'll see. 10 out of 10? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god, UPW is so good. I wanna like... I might watch that because they really want to see UPW again. Maybe just the answer.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I need to give up on watching complete playthroughs because I don't have that kind of time anymore. I just need to go for the highlights.
Oh, also, yes, Heaven's Feel is gonna be interesting. Wait, what is this eclipse? Button?
Wait. Huh.
Snow has been there?
Wait. Is that
new? Wait, that's new, isn't it?
It is.
Wait.
Click it.
Should I bring up the priest?
Yes. No, okay. You know what? Yeah, we turned off H scenes. Let's trust the patch. And nuke this VOD as well if we need to. Okay, worst case scenario, We just end the stream and start it back up again. That way we have less VOD to nuke. We can leave up most of the VOD.
So you want me to remove the priest?
Take her down.
Okay. Goodbye, Karen. She's ready. Okay. Oh, it says you will not be able to continue where you last left off. Ignore? Okay. What?
Ambient
Are we
residence?
done?
Go to the map. What's? Can you click living room? Nope. Oh yeah.
Patches. Patch. Yes.
Nice.
The patch. It saved us. The patch saved us.
I love that it just leaves it in. It just leaves that in. Can you click school?
No.
You can't.
There was probably a scene.
They fucking at school. Fucking.
Oh no, the red school. Hey, thanks for the.
You've learned things in the.
Damn it. Oh, the loop is restarted.
That's what it said.
Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my god. Thanks, Karen.
All right. Well, let's go up top then.
Yeah, Steven title. Start.
Wait, continue? Is an
Wait,
option?
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll take us back to Eclipse. Also, why would you get that a name like Eclipse? That makes it sound like a back night or something.
It's when the moon blocks out the sun. Or
Yeah,
I guess
type
it
moon.
could also be the Earth blocks out the sun.
Type moon. Type moon could. No, that's not confirmed. In fact, that's probably dead. Meaning it's true.
It was until you just said that.
Alright, let's
Yeah,
see
just
if
press continue.
works. Yeah, no. We gotta start.
Back to Hell World. Oh, now it's
Back to
gone.
Hell World.
Let's not talk about the moon. Oh. Oh, hey. Well, I guess we're doing fly. The first year was spent deciding who to hate.
Fuckers. Oh, is this a legend?
For a long time, he had been living in happiness.
Oh, I'm so gonna cry. I'll just have that ready for when I do. Oh, look at that CG.
Ah, we've never seen that CG before.
We have several times. In fact, SHIROU saw it. Because SHIROU's Angra. SHANGRA.
He was born in a plain, not so wealthy family.
Angra.
He had parents that were normal, and a sister much younger than him. He woke up early in the morning, helping his father in the forest, carrying back the yield of the day to the village.
It is.
Hey.
Hey. Oh my god.
Back
Angra.
my time
the
in
villager. Yeah, we had to hit start because they went to Eclipse. Oh yeah. Valve's so clearly have a
yeah.
type, doesn't she?
That world of his was simple. His everyday life didn't change. Eclipse
So-
led to an empty world with no options.
An empty world? Oh, Ataraxia. Although that's not the kind of Ataraxia that I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for the other worlds. Okay.
That work had gone on for decades.
I'm about to get really sad.
His father and his father's father probably entered the forest and lived under the grace of the mountain the same way. Just like his father and grandfather, he was also going to live a dull and boring life. There was the restlessness of youth, and he knew that would leave him as the years passed. A roof to sleep under, enough food not to starve, and the warmth of his neighbors. That was all he could ever ask for.
He was just a villager. He's just a villager.
But why? Why did it have to turn out like that? Villagers were at least entitled to this dull life. It hadn't been a rich village, but it brimmed with the rightness of being able to live normally and die quietly. The other villagers weren't any different from him. The other villagers thought of him as one of them. This vexes him even now. Nothing had suddenly gone wrong. There was no mistake anywhere. The choice that was made had been, undeniably, the will of humanity, including himself.
I think so.
That's why it still vexes him, even now. Had it at least been the will of heaven, he could have cursed God's cruelty and been done with it. Filthy demon.
Oh, God.
It came without any warning. As naturally as saying good morning to another.
Oh yeah, I noticed that forever ago. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh, yeah. First, the eyes.
oh god, is there supposed to be Igor?
Remember?
I remember.
Leaving the house, he went towards the woods like always.
God, yeah, HA really takes like what you can do with the visual novel format and just uses it all.
And it's such a simple thing to do, too.
Yeah, human realism, same
Yeah.
brain there.
Same thing.
Yes. I doubt like any visual novel will surpass HA in production value. Ever. I'm probably wrong.
He said hello to a passing neighbor, but was ignored.
Or I don't know about that, but maybe like in terms of using it well. Okay.
I mean, remember, things have seen this and learned from it.
That is true. It was probably the best for its time, though.
The disaster took place in the middle of the village.
Here we go.
Villagers he had never met surrounded him, and he would never return there again. Hey, leave the left eye.
Yeah, that's about right. Thanks to the baby boy.
The ceremony was performed calmly.
Girl.
Apparently, he had been the devil himself. This
Wants
fact,
to face his
unknown
face.
even to him until now, left the people in grief and disgust. Finally, their anger rose up, and his fate was decided.
What do you mean by including him before? I would assume that it was like a village decision to find someone, and he participated in it.
That he had endorsed the practice.
Mm-hmm. That's what I assume.
Damn noisy he is. We should take care of the throat. There was more doubt than fear within him.
And they're getting straight into it. Oh.
Why? Why do this? Why did this happen? Why did it have to be him, of all people? After all, no matter how hard he thought about it, there wasn't a trace of a pretext to be found. And on top of that, wow. Yeah, as long as he can breathe, I guess. How could they do such a thing? Cut the tendons in his arms and legs. Only the tendons, mind you.
Thought I couldn't hear.
His body belongs to everyone in this village. You must leave enough for everyone.
Fine.
Several men took care of the ceremony.
That last line, though. His body belongs to everyone in this village.
You must leave enough for everyone. Cursed by almost everyone he knew, his arms and legs lost their function even while retaining their shape. This is your punishment for not endowing our lives with abundance, they said. And they meted out appropriate punishment to every part of his body. Cut his tongue off, too, as if we'd give him the satisfaction of letting him die. Insulted by many of those he knew, he was covered in filth. This is what you get for threatening our lives, they said, and every part of his body rewarded their discontent. Serves you right, you damn demon! That was the end of him as an individual human. His emotions were destroyed by the pain of losing his body. His rational mind was destroyed from the sorrow of losing his dignity. will slaughter you. And so, he had been kneeling for who knows how long. Not a single moan escaped him. The branch piercing through his throat had started to rot. His tongue had been ripped out long ago. His vocal organs had become inflamed after a night of screaming. Why? People that knew him, people that didn't know him. He was abused by everyone alike. The administering of justice needs no reason. They, with their righteous anger and morals, hated the demon confined atop the mountain without an ounce of shame. The likes of you should not live, they laughed. Yet they would not even do him the kindness of killing him. Hatred begets more hatred.
So,
Going beyond terror and confusion, a hatred was eventually born within him. But who must this hatred be directed at? Why? 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 He thought and spoke this question too many times to count. Even as one of his eyes was crushed, and his fingers were cut off by some scissor-like tool, the words he managed to squeeze out of his throat were, "Why me?" None of the villagers would tell him. Please stop.
oh, what is that?
Please send me back. Please save me. He did not put voice to those wishes he had already given up hope on. He had accepted it when the last of his fingers and toes, the big toe on his left foot, was cut off by the person who had once been his father. He had only a single wish left.
So,
Why me? That question alone was his final request. But nobody would tell him. The moment he realized the answer, he became a real demon.
so,
There was no reason as to why he was a demon. There was no reason for him to be chosen as the sacrifice. To begin with, the village elders, the people in power, never even knew him. Anyone would have been fine. It was not that he was hated because of his sins. Neither was he isolated because of his good deeds. As a completely dull, ordinary person, he was chosen completely by chance. Just for the sake of a one-day luxury. People he never met ended the life of a human that they never knew.
Jenny?
That's all there is to it. Merely to fulfill the desires of a single night, his life, fostered well for decades, was trampled upon and crushed.
Wait, one day? So yeah, Nasi does not hold back sometimes.
Nope. This world is governed by things that are not people. The moment he realized that, he decided upon the target of his hatred. All the evil in the world. Angra, mind you. The revered effigy thus became a genuine demon. An egg that will never hatch. An anti-hero of this small world that would rid it of all sins. He had no limbs to struggle in pain. His limbs were completely severed. Only his heart was still alive. No arms, no legs, no dignity left. He had no functions as a human, but his sense of pain alone had yet to fail him. He took on a countless amount of hatred, while bringing forth hatred just as infinite. His collapsed personality gained order in its own broken way. He was stone. Never going outside the stone prison. His body wasn't allowed to move at all. The eyelid of his remaining left eye was fixed, not allowing it to close. His dry, cracked eyeball continued to stare at the outside world. He was just like a stone statue. A stone statue that was conscious. Without taking a single step, he watched the unchanging scenery for a month, a year, decades. He could neither avert nor close his eye. The treatment that would make him forget the fact that he was still alive before the tedium sickened his mind would, in fact, continue until his death. What frightened him, however, was the fact that his torture, difficult to bear for even a single day, would last for his entire lifetime. A healthy person's sanity would surely fall apart in no more than 7 days. What allowed him to endure it, what preserved his soul, was the fact that his sanity had already been broken. Unchanging scenery wouldn't break him. That which spread beneath his eye was his hometown. The people that called him a demon as they turned him into a real one. The village that the hatred came from. He had an unbroken view of it all. A repulsive mass of goodwill, prospering by sacrificing the weak. He will continue to hate as long as he lives. This absurdity. The hidden repulsiveness of mankind. The overly tolerant world that approved of it. All that's left in this stone prison is the hatred that has been scorched in. Neither the personality nor the body that once belonged to him are in here. His soul and his physical body was annihilated long ago. It has already become something else. Only the hatred born from within him continues to smolder within his body, even to this day. Who knows how many years passed like that?
This is incredible.
To him, having lost his sense of time, the world continued its dizzying transformation even as it stagnated. The ties he had from back when he was human were no exception. The people that chose him, the people that took away his legs and arms, the people that were his blood relatives, the people that hated him, the people that he loved. Their hatred did not last as long as that held by the human they sacrificed. Those who stole everything from him disappeared from this. Disappeared from this.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's where
I
the
think
grill
it's
looks
a
like that. Oh.
world before he did.
That's why the grill looks like that. That's why the eyes are staring out.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Like shooting stars. The strong, merciless flicker of the ever-coming days burned into his eyeball. For a long time, he was left in that sunny spot. He saw so many lives. The result of too many meaningless lives. Consuming time and space, burning up their own lives recklessly, bearing children, amassing riches, yet ending without a trace. Hollow as they may have been, they were not void. Although they ended, it wasn't as though they did not continue. The wheel of time keeps turning. Lives wither, then bloom again.
How's that offense?
The cycle of prosperity and decay. The scenery before him kept on spinning. There were times of destruction, overrun by believers of a different faith.
Just watched.
There were times of expansion, taking in fresh blood. Throughout it all, he continued to stare with hatred.
It was all you could look at.
Hatred was the only means by which he could connect to it.
It was all you had left.
There is evil atop of this mountain, breathing malice into all of us. That became a teaching passed down in the village since old times. As long as there was hatred, as long as he was hated, he would not die.
Hmm.
The new villagers hated, worshipped, and thanked him as their everyday enemy. The young man who had become the demon didn't even exist there anymore. Hatred that gave birth to nothing. A blank space that existed to help life advance smoothly, day after day. An open hole in their everyday life. A dumping ground that received all their overflowing emotions. What a convenient, false void that could never become anything. That village, too, disappeared in a flash. Neither decaying nor prospering. Times changed. People changed. And the mountain village, having fulfilled its role, went back to being an open field.
Oh, that puzzle piece.
Oh, god damn it!
Sorry, I'm solving.
I just got it. Everything he had hated disappeared without a trace.
Well, the thing is, it's a sliding puzzle.
Yup. His name and the body had been lost. And he'd even lost sight of his soul.
Yeah, DM. Or spoilers.
Yep, I'm gonna DM with my insight that I just received. I'm also locked out of the spoilers chat because I don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll put it in spoilers in the in the unspoiled, because that's where all the other spoils are. Anyway, though, we should probably continue on with
Shit,
this.
that was intense. No Windows Update, you're not gonna ruin this. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. You did. Right.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you
thanks,
so much for the
Kewl.
4 months, Kewl.
Yeah.
Elders. Angra.
And yeah, hey. Angra backstory. And in the end, even hatred left him behind. God, that is a line.
Everything left him.
And yet, he is still connected to this place. Many years passed. People perished. The village perished. But even after his own body died, he cannot move from here. The hatred burned into this place is unchanging and undying.
Look at it with colors.
As long as the world of humans continues on, it will exist forever. in this empty wasteland. Forever gazing at the end of the world. And like that, I finally opened my eyes. Or is that Bazette?
Oh my god.
Yep. That was Baz.
It was always Baz.
She's experiencing servant dreams.
Wow, Nasu does not hold back. Oh. I jump to my feet off the couch. My head throbs painfully. The chaos doesn't stop, and the room that I should already be used to appears as though a battlefield in the middle of a bombing. Standing up, I run while swinging my right arm. I move my arm as recklessly as a person on fire and head to a corner of the room while shaking off my delusions.
Right. His missing arm.
背中に雲でも入り込んだかな
The hell's wrong with you? Did a spider crawl up your back or something?
Worse. Of course she'd spook Angra because she's a ghost. And in the corner...
Do ghosts spook ghosts?
That is a good question. The answer might surprise you. And in the corner, there is my servant, sitting down like always. I have neither the composure nor affection to answer him. I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd get pretty scared of Raikire's ghost. I push him aside, having no clue what I'm trying to do myself, and stand in front of the mirror. The figure looking back at me is exactly the same as it was back when I stood here for the first time. There are no irregularities. There's nothing wrong with me whatsoever. But if I remember correctly, when I first saw this mirror, I felt uneasy. Is that spoken?
Well, there wasn't a voice line to it.
What happened to that arm of yours?
腕私の左手
Arm? My left hand. I feel dizzy. Something that was locked away comes pouring out. That's right. I noticed it at that time. Something extra on the me reflected in the mirror. And something that should be there is missing. What made that uneasiness so vague?
落ち着いたかならさっさと続きをしようぜ
You back to normal yet? In that case, time to keep going.
お互いやられっぱなしは性に合わねえだろマスター
It's not our style to lose all the time, eh, Master?
Is it not the servant that's now laughing behind me? I keep staring at the reflection in the mirror. My disordered mind, unable to bear the connection or concentration, sends me into another bout of vertigo. And there, within my vision, flashing on and off.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's...
Hmm?
I'm sorry, let's address this. Vanym, you fucking... like... went in and, like, kept criticizing someone who was venting about an experience. And then people explained why it was unpleasant for them. Admittedly, they were not very, like, coddling, but, like... fucking... you don't get to decide what experiences people find out, what experiences people get to complain about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Antimatter.
Yeah, no worries.
You're just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's no worries, antimatter. Also, sorry, I'm super
Hey, everybody on
conflicted
YouTube
first.
has no no fucking idea of what's
But
going
on the
on.
same page. But yes.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. HA,
HA.
see a terrible image. Yeah. My ragged breathing starts to calm down. I touch my left arm with my right hands. Oh, there we go. It's only an illusion. My left arm is certainly there. So is a lingering feeling of discomfort that I can't seem to erase.
何？腕、どうかしたのか？
What? Something wrong with your arm?
A voice from behind me. My mind, having just settled down, picks up speed once again.
別に何も。そんなことより、あなた。
No, not particularly. You, on the other hand. I turn around. Opening my eyes, I look firmly at him.
Yo, take a look at that sprite.
The boy laughs like a clown.
Oh, I legit thought that design was only going to show up at the very end of the game or something. Oh! Oh, yeah. Fucking SHANGRA.
SHANGRA.
Whoa!
Look at him! Look at him! Look at his hair. Look at all the scars. Oh, I feel like we can make a much better Pogavesta emo.
Yup. Oh, I remember that.
So glad he's
Which is fine, because I once spoiled Archer's identity in a meme. But
You know?
luckily we were drunk, and then my computer exploded, so there were other things to take your memories off it that night.
Look at that smile.
Look at that fucking smirk!
Angra! I did not expect that.
And you, fucking at the very start, like, oh, is that Muramasa? That looks like Muramasa.
I thought he looked like Shirou.
For reason,
Yes, he is. Shirou.
cause he is SHANGRA.
SHANGRA's cute. It's been canon for a while, but SHANGRA. SHANGRA MU. Look at SHANGRA MU.
Oh,
That smile.
yeah. I also had that spoiled a while ago,
Yes,
and it's also
it's
part
the
of why I was
boy.
surprised. Like, oh, that's the way he talks.
It's
I
the
just
boy.
for one thing, I thought he was played by Noriaki Sugiyama, so I was surprised to learn that he wasn't. Cause look at him.
Really? Oh, I would have figured it out pretty quickly then.
Yup.
I remember when I first came up with the SHANGRA theory.
Oh, evil lord, Angra and SHIROU will fused. I hate myself so much right now. Please, that's Angra and SHIROU separately. As well.
Oh, did you get... Oh, this is why getting Angra and Fako would be amazing. Have another Shirou thing.
Ah, those tattoos.
Oh, does anyone cosplayed Angra before? Those tattoos must be really hard to get right.
So intricate.
Pogavesta. This is a Pogavesta moment.
Well, there's Mr. Avesta himself.
He's right. I feel like I'm obligated to like actually draw him pogging now.
Bonus, you can just change the color palette, remove the tats, and you have a SHIROU pug.
No. Mr. Pogavesta. Wait, if we
I mean,
remove
I'd
the
assume.
Verg-
Everything.
If we remove the Verg, then we have Mr. A. Mr. A?
Look,
Not Mr.
look a
Ava.
little bit below mid-level. Mr. Abs.
Shiro does have abs, yeah. So the
Exactly.
red dude.
Oh,
The SHANGRA theories. Yes, cats are like that antimatter.
and apparently wolves too,
Yeah.
since Angra.
Which is what Angra is. No, Angra's definitely a dog. Oh. Oh, his expression. I think the voice fits, actually.
It absolutely does. I just wasn't expecting it. And I remember you latching onto that detail for so long. Of you being like, oh yeah, Wise said that HA was from a servant's perspective.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, because
And there you go.
yeah. Because of SHANGRA. Oh, one of the final pieces. Yeah, he's not very strong. It was from the
Yeah.
servant's point of view this whole time. Just for a while, it's just like, yeah, it's just the back nights though. Nope.
It's just half the back nights. It's like, nah, it's the pool.
Full SHANGRA. Yeah, I was like pretty damn sure up until this point that it was SHANGRA. Oh, how did you get it?
Oh? Yeah. What gave
curious.
this
Oh, yes. The fandom. Oh, this is why I have to stay away from everything. Someone could have just sent me those.
Mm-hmm.
Someone could have just sent me those. SHANGRA mango.
Shangri Mangry.
Yes, Shangri Mangi.
Oh, there's still visual spoilers. Like, never look shit up on YouTube. But
Yeah. Man in the Wind Flowing. That CG that we saw for like half a second. It's real Angra. Oh yeah. And SHANGRA here.
yup.
Yeah, I figured it out. Like it was basically confirmed for me after the church scenes. The Shangriest mango. Look at him. We finally have the full
Aw.
picture. I was like half convinced you wouldn't ever see him.
Mm-hmm.
He's even got the SHIROU eyes.
It's so good.
So good. I'm crying. Yeah, actually.
And the one who sees this here, Bizette. Would she even realize? Does she even realize? Because she's never seen Shiro Emiya.
Yeah, it's
Remember?
true. She's only seen SHANGRA. Oh yeah. Unless Tease will do that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that!
Huh?
I've seen the fucking SHANGRA Funko Pop. The fucking Angra
Is it
Funko Pop.
SHANGRA Funko Pop?
Yeah, that comes with the deluxe edition.
Oh, I want to see it. Someone post that in the Discord. I want to see it.
Oh, but yes.
Yeah, the system would just be like, no, you don't know this person. Bass, I've never met this man in my life.
Oh.
Oh, Tanner played HA?
I would assume, since Tanner fell down Fate Hell.
I just know Tanner's like the biggest Fate content creator out there. Or Let's Player. I feel like Aaron Headbutt is probably the biggest content creator for Fate. Oh, like literally for the Vita. Wow. Wait, so Angra can't be in the cooking anime? Because he would have to take over SHIROU.
Yup.
Wait, what if Longra just shows up though? Longra. Longra. He's long. Hey. Hey, Katie, what's up? Welcome.
Hey.
Hey. It's Angra, he's here. Wait, do you have internet? Or... Oh no, still mobile. I got excited. Aw, it's been so long though. His body. Oh. Oh, Chess.
Oh.
No. Oh, Lancer Angra.
And he's got a
no,
noble
it's
phantasm
different.
now.
To that shadow Angra. But yeah, oof, on the internet, I miss their D&D games. I miss talking. So.
Yeah. Seriously, we just need to fucking, like... If you don't get internet soon, we just need to go take a fucking road trip down there.
Oh, totally.
Play D&D offline. Oh.
Oh yeah, that would be so cool. I'd love to do a road trip.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's choose a date after the stream.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, let's talk about it after the stream. I'm so excited.
Yo, start bugging us at 9. Our time, that is. Not Eastern time.
Yes. Oh yeah, your time. Oh god,
And
I'm
I
actually
mean start...
curious.
Well... Oh god, we
out?
might go a little bit long.
Long.
We'll talk. We'll talk, we'll do this.
I'm curious if I'm like outnumbered in chat here with time zones. Probably.
Well, there's the way to test that.
Poll.
In a poll? Then no, that wouldn't actually work. Whatever the case. Yeah,
yes,
we should
Eastern here. I'm Eastern. Oh,
Central.
oh, swimming.
But yes.
Yes.
We've,
Have fun swimming.
Yeah. Nice seeing you. See you later.
See ya.
And we gotta... We should probably get back to HA.
SHANGRA.
Because we finally got off topic after this,
I'm just gushing over the SHANGRA, right? I'm just gonna gush over SHANGRA again.
Oh.
I'm talking about him most of the time now. Just talking about SHANGRA.
Oh. Yup, we've been talking about him for 15 minutes now.
I mean, just look at him. How could you not?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, always
Yes,
gush over
I mean,
SHANGRA.
always down. We're gushing over
Look
SHANGRA.
at SHANGRA.
Like,
I love the hairstyle change too. I am fangirling over
Yup.
SHANGRA. I can't help
you
it. Look
are.
at.
We should probably, though, continue
I'll go
forward.
Stuff. Oh god, I'm gonna get possessed. If I keep doing this, I'm gonna get possessed. Angra.
Oh my god, how would that even work?
A conflicted verse Angra. That would be weird. Oh, look at that hairstyle
Oh, but-
change, though. I love the little part up at the top.
Oh my god.
He just carries such
is
a
that
different
is that a
energy from
change?
SHIROU. It might just be the color change.
Yeah, I think it's
not
just
even
the
permanent dye. He just
color
it's like
change.
the temporary dye they just to put in every night.
Just wakes up with red roots.
Like, oh god damn it, not again.
Yeah.
Like SHIROU when he showed up. Yes.
Yup.
Called it. I called it. I called that.
He's just got that look about him.
That SHIROU look. And so I was like, is it Muramasa? Talks about torturing and killing everyone. It's not Muramasa. Is it?
Oh. But yeah, we should.
Yes, we should. But yes, look at him.
Yeah.
The boy laughs like a clown. Ah,
Like I did
Papa?
when the reveal happened.
that face. Perhaps it made me feel weird as someone other than me.
Yup. That's right. Fucking knew it. Called
そうか
that.
昼間のうちに他のマスターに会ったんだな
She doesn't recognize you.
Oh, I see. You met with another master during the day, didn't you?
He knows. The servant knew everything from the beginning. I realized that long ago, yet I still...
だから昼間は出歩くなって忠告したのにまあしょうがねえかあのお嬢さんの話は本当だぜあんたが派遣された聖杯戦争はもう半年も前に終わっている
I did warn you against strolling around during daytime, didn't I? Well, whatever. The little lady's story is totally true. The Holy Grail War you got sent off to ended half a year ago.
I still wanted to trust the servant.
この聖杯戦争を起こしているのは
And so, the ones that keep the Skrill war going.
俺たち以外に誰がいる
It's the...
Ain't no other than the two of us.
いや大体聡明なあんたのことだそんなのはすぐに気づいたはずだなのに自分をごまかして記憶さえ閉じ込めて一生懸命おままごとを続けやがった
I thought, surely, this wise miss is gonna figure it all out. And yet she's running around fooling herself, denying her own memories and doing her darndest to stay in her own little world.
Angra would say darndest.
しかしまあそれもこれですっきりだ
But, well, it's all over now.
It's so weird, actually hearing him talk with a sprite.
Yup.
You're Kobe? Kobe?
もういいだろうマスタ
Ain't this enough, Master?
ーこの茶番はさ聖杯戦争を続けたいあんたが
Look at him
引
with
退
the
した連中を引き戻して遊んでいるだけってわけだ
See, this whole farce was nothing. But you wanting to keep the Holy Grail War going so bad, you dragged the retirees out to play.
Oh, look at that grin. I love that grin.
That eyes closed, childlike glee.
That might be an emote on the Discord within the next 24 hours. I've said that so
The
many
SHIROU
times,
eating
though.
grin.
The SHIROU eating grin. Someone who's not caught up with the VODs yet. Wait, hold on a second. Is that?
You're assuming that everyone hasn't already been spoiled, other than realism. But even realism is spoiled.
I mean, I guess this is a pretty easy spoiler, isn't it? SHANGRA.
Yup, you just see it and you know.
Yes, look at that grin. I love his smiles. Wicked laughter. He's getting on my nerves. He's getting on my nerves. He's getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves.
私を騙していたのか、アベンジャー。
Were you deceiving me all this time, Avenger?
人聞きの悪い。単にあんたが聞かなかっただけだろう。5回目の聖杯戦争がどうなったのかを聞いてくれれば、あんたがどうやって殺されたか教えてやったのに。
What slander? You just never asked. Had you asked me what happened in the Fifth Holy Grail War, I'd have gladly told you how you...
Why? Yup. Kire.
Yep.
It hurts.
Did you just say Itai?
Huh? No.
But you just said Itai when you saw the words "it hurts."
I said died before. My chaos.
Okay.
My chaos-filled head hurts. My eyeballs that glare at him hurts. My disordered breathing hurts. And above all, a throbbing pain in my left arm. As if it's just been amputated.
苦しいか？だが大丈夫。あんたならすぐに落ち着くさ。きっかけはあっけなかったが、気づいたのならこれで。
Pain. But it's alright. I'm sure you'll recover soon. Abrupt. But if you noticed, then this.
Alright, hold on. I need to gush about this for a second. I just love the way Fate blocks up text.
Yup.
It is like one of my favorite things that Fate has done.
And this time, it was so subtle that I genuinely thought that Discord was fucking up for a minute.
I actually like it so much that I didn't realize that I actually put that in some of my old writing. Like a year and a half ago before Fate.
Yup.
It wasn't used as well, but it's just such a good idea.
Biased narrators
Yes,
are the fucking
very
best.
biased narrators. Back from the shadow. The shadow holds his hand out. Yes, unreliable narrators are the best. The feeling of my left arm shoots through my brain. Fate is very poggers.
今まで
Shut up. How dare you until now? I trusted him. I thought of him as a
お
comrade.
前も私を裏切ったんだ
You betrayed me too.
Oh. Just like Kire.
Just like... Just like Kire. You know what happens after that?
Oh.
The crack count. Kire. Honestly, after this, I'm going to need a good fanfiction of Vaz getting coup. where they can actually be happy.
Oh.
Without Kirei just deciding to be like, I'm gonna take your arm because Yorokobe. Yeah, no, that was all Kirei. Basically, the separation point of the fanfiction would be that Kirei didn't cut her arm off.
Maybe she just showed up. It was like, hey, by the way, I gotta, oh shit, look at the time. I need to get to a sale. Anyway, the Mancer Alliance are now, bye.
Yep. And it was all Angra. I figured that from the start. It was Angra. The moment I let loose those words, I lose all rational thought. Just being there, unable to bear even my own existence, I ran out, my feet taking me somewhere on their own. As if just running away. My torn memories, the left arm spilling invisible blood. They've all taken rational thought away from me. I can't remember. I certainly heard it. Yet I still can't recall the conversation I had with that girl. Dead, she said. Someone had died when the Fifth Holy Grail War was over. Remember? Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that is good talk.
Relatable. Tosaka-kun died? Yep, that was Kirei. What? I fled back then, too. Not even hearing that the Holy Grail War ended was enough to disturb me. So how did such a trifle end up destroying me so thoroughly? That branch. I run. I have nowhere to go, and yet I'm running towards one very certain place. Church. The church. My left arm feels like it's being torn off. A sense of pain invades my mind, causing endless chaos, confusion. No, she's going across the bridge. I left my hometown. An antique that had no place in the association. I was driven further and further into a corner as I tried to find my worth and could not. After leaving my hometown far behind, I then realized just how much I loved it. Yet I could not go back. I had nothing definite. My own self was still vague. I'd built up an imposing exterior and nothing more. And on that day, for the first time, I saw a strength I could rely on. Not needing anyone. I selfishly admired that, thinking how much easier my life would be if I could be the same. I cringe in pain. I have no morphine. I have morphine in my bag. This would be the first time I've ever wanted a painkiller, but I can't inject it into my left arm, so I'd rather have it right in my spine. That way it would hit my brain right away, and I could forget everything. Forget about it. Forget all about it. I don't want to hear who died. I came to this town as a master. I couldn't care less about that man. But... why was I the one chosen? President Fraga McRummins is a sealing designation enforcer. Any way you slice it, a Holy Grail war in a faraway eastern land is definitely outside her jurisdiction. There has to be a reason. There has to be another reason I'm here. That reason made me so happy. I was so happy to finally be able to meet him again. After all these years, I'm a mouse who died. I'm a mouse who died. I'm a mouse who died. How wonderful. I can hear a silver-colored song.
Was that the lyrics in the song? Or were there lyrics that were implied to have been sung?
I think so. Oh, maybe. I do care to be. I'm finally here. A place that I never entered up until now. I know, Reals. Do you think this all happened because of Eclipse?
Oh my god, if Kire is to Baz as Carrie was to Shiro, as Wise pointed out, does that make this Elia?
I think so.
Elia is the protagonist of Fate Hollow Ataraxia.
I was right. I was right. I still remember when we first started HA, I was like, I saw Elia! I saw Elia in the corner. I wasn't wrong.
Well, not wrong, girl. Let's keep going.
The place I wanted to visit for a long time. The Kotomi Church. From what I've heard, it's a small yet elegant chapel. He abstained from luxury.
Aim to harm. Emotionally. It's a DM, it's what I do.
Yes, it is true. I know it does hurt. He abstained from luxury and lives a life of self-imposed stringency. I'm sure the building will be very much like him. Gloomy decorations, tension of air. These are all aspects of him.
Wow, she was spot on.
The vestiges of the man I trusted, making me nostalgic.
Vestiges.
Wait, that's how to say it?
Vestiges.
Damn it. Making me nostalgic just by thinking about it. Wow, why didn't I come sooner? This is where I'll find him. In the Fifth Holy Grail War, the priest will always welcome those who visit this church. And... Church of Rubble.
It's the Church of Ruin.
Church of Rubble.
That's what the song title actually is, isn't it?
Oh, look.
It's just like the first time we saw it in this game.
This is the real church, not the church between our minds.
Before the system kicked in and SHANGRA saw it as a fixed-up church.
This isn't what I heard. Nothing but ruins. And an unfamiliar girl waiting for me in this place.
あなた
You are. The pain is at its climax. It's as if my left arm is falling off.
神父の代役です。 琴峰綺麗はここにはいない。
Don't
も
say
う
that.
この世のどこにも存在しない。
Resubstitute. I'm the resubstitute. Kotomine Kira is not here. He is no longer a part of this world.
目を覚ましなさい、バゼット。あなたが望むものは初めからなかった。
Yep, here it
琴峰
is.
綺麗がただの一度もあなたを愛したことがなかったように。
Karen. 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 Oh, Open your eyes, Bizette. That which you desire never existed in the first place. Just as Kotomine Kire never loved you, even for a moment.
That fucking line.
Karen. I count up. I count up. I count up. Oh, Karen. She just said it. She just said it.
She just said it.
She just did. Yeah, no. She just wanted to see him again.
She did it to summon Kire. As a servant.
It's the first time anyone's ever done that much for Kire. I mean, other than his wife.
Yeah, it was maybe also for Kewl, but who knows?
It could be both. I feel like her primary reason is to see Kire again, though. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not all Kire, but I feel like Kire was the main reason. Oh, that line, though. Karen. Oh,
Oh.
and
And her world shatters.
her hollow Ataraxia shattered. I was chosen because of the recommendation he gave me.
監督役から直々に指名があるとはね。何か個人的な交友でもあったのかな、バーゼット君。
To think you were nominated directly by the supervisor. Seems there's some personal friendship between you two, doesn't it, Bizette?
Kira, you bastard. How could you?
He brought her in as a
He
sacrificial
wanted to kill
shit.
her. I already knew that, but... Oh my god, Kira. Not even the vulgar sarcasm of the association pleased me. I was happy to be chosen by the man that never chose anyone. But we never continued from where we left off last time. Mixing business and personal affairs would only disappoint him. Having recognized my abilities, he recommended me as a master. I know, Auntie,
Yup.
my heart is shattered.
Oh, that's right. She never went to the church. He broke into her base.
Someone clip this whole thing and, just title it, Watch Streamer's Heart Shatter in Real Time. I'm kind of like Bastian, though. I was kind of... Because I kind of knew it went this way from the beginning. But God, if you
I
know the
didn't
detail of
figure
he
that-
recommended it, her, like... I didn't know that detail. so sadistic.
Yeah, and chosen by the man who never chooses anyone. Or chose anyone. Yeah.
Little did she know the reason he chose her. He wanted to do it. Yeah, Indiana, look at the cry count.
Title this channel The Exact Moment a Streamer's Heart Breaks and Shatters.
Pinpoint the
It's
exact
fine, you got
moment my
F1 though.
heart shattered. You can pinpoint the exact moment which is when Bass's glass shatters. Her vision shatters. He did. That's all Kide did.
It's like,
That's the most
Oh.
Kide thing he could do.
that's odd. It seems someone actually trusts me. This will be fun.
You bastard Kide. I knew you were like
And
this.
yeah,
it's
the
so...
fucking-
Oh.
And yeah, though.
Like if Kide wasn't like one of my favorite characters, it would almost be like possible to forget how he is and get surprised again. And yet I'm still surprised. Of just
Are you
how
surprised
far
or are
he
you
went.
shocked, but not surprised?
I'm shocked but not surprised. There was that line from back in the Fate route.
Yep. Unlike Bazette,
Oh yeah, that was
who was
literally
shocked and surprised.
that was literally me reacting to Kide being evil. I'm shocked but not surprised. Why am I gasping? I knew this. That is something I should say a lot. I just like, I'm surprised. Like, I'm shocked and not surprised with how far he went, just to hurt her as much as possible.
It was also to get an extra servant. Irish Hercules, you know?
Yeah, but he could have just brought in someone else.
Yeah, but someone else might have been more prepared for him trying to kill them.
That is true. Although Kida is pretty crazy.
But I already knew that.
That
But yes,
That
AJ.
priest. Therefore, when I met him, it would be as the victor. Not it would. Although I also don't wish because that would mean SHIROU was done. And Reed was dead. Everyone was dead. I intend to see him only after winning the Holy Grail War. Everything was going smoothly. I made a contract with the ideal servant. Yeah, you see how much more stock she puts in Kire than Ku here? I know it was.
I mean, Ku didn't betray her.
He didn't. He didn't.
Oh yeah, he didn't,
Oh, not from the complete start. No, no.
just like, ooh, this'll work out perfectly.
Yoda
Extra
Kobe.
servant, just like that. Extra servant, just like that.
There he is.
There we go. Anyway,
I made a contract with the ideal servant and set up my base in a Western-style mansion which had been used by a Magus before. Wait, which Magus? Soon all 7 masters would be present, and as I was preparing for the upcoming battle, he came to visit me in
Western
that
style
room and-
mansion.
Oh my god! Yes.
Oh my
That
god.
scream is more insane than like anything I've seen in Fate so far. Shit. can I pump out a scream like that is the question.
Can you do it and then yell out to your family that you're fine?
Oh god, here it goes. Oh, this might sound awful. I don't think
Oh, you
I've
know what?
screamed
RTX voice.
screams before.
RTX voice is gonna cut you out, and you should probably be a little bit more careful with your voice than I need to be.
I suppose so, but I really want to do it now. I've like practiced screams in the car like 2 or 3 times. Alright. Let's see how much RTX voice cuts out. Oh, the problem with this type of scream is you have to be super loud.
Then yeah, turn RTX voice off so we get the whole thing.
I'm just worried if I do it at full volume, like the neighbors might call the cops or something.
Oh yeah, your lawn neighbor.
Yes, I have a neighbor that, like, we literally hire people to, mow our lawn, and he, like, stares at them and watches them, threatening to call the cops. It's really weird. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That was awful. Oh god, that hurts so much. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell everyone I'm fine.
Yeah. Then I will be right back as well. 5-minute break.
I am back. Oh, 5-minute break. Okay. You know what? I'll just chill with the stream for now. Holy shit, what is going on? H is so good. This is truly poggers. I've been wanting to like practice more screams. It's just really hard to do that. I have like a mental blockage towards screaming, so I really have to fight that to do it. Yeah, I think I've screamed like less than 100 times in my life.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
And we're
I'm
both back way before the 5-minute break I just announced.
Somehow my mom didn't hear it. Oh yeah, I was just counting how I really want to practice more screams actually, because like that's really good. Like it's really useful.
Yep. Yeah.
How do you practice them?
By doing them on stream. I literally never practice them off stream.
How did you get so good at them like that? Your SHIROU screams have been like top tier from the start.
Lactose intolerance. I know what pain feels like, so I can make the sounds.
Oh wait. God, that's weird. I've had like really bad pain, but I've never screamed. like that for them.
Maybe that's the difference.
I think it's just my mental blockage on screaming. Like I have to force myself so hard to scream.
Yeah. Most
It's
humans
fun.
do.
Oh yes, Bess and Angra and Karen. Oh, they're all just so good. S tier characters, honestly. Yes,
Definitely.
Morris.
Like, honestly, for me, even probably. I'm gonna have to see the full resolution of their character arcs before I make any full judgments, but triple S tier seems likely.
Oh yeah, my blockage on screaming is like, oh, I don't want to bother anyone. I might be in immense pain on the verge of death, but I don't want to bother anyone.
Yep.
Yes, the screen isn't shaking. I honestly give her the like most visceral scream award.
That was a pretty visceral scream.
Like I'd say that beats out even most SHIROU screams. Maybe all of them, honestly.
I feel like it was up there with the more visceral SHIROU screams.
She's just so good.
But that's just because I distinctly remember them.
I'd say my best scream was in Heaven's Feel, and it got cut out by Archek's voice, and I'm still mad about it. Oh, the Shadow Dog scream was... That scared me so many times. Wait,
Oh,
third?
yeah. God, honestly, like... I feel like it's tied with some of the best SHIROU screams and that one, Shinji scream. I can't even remember which one I'm thinking of.
Oh yes, the Sakura after fight with Rin was really good. That was the one I did okay on, and then
Yes,
Archek's voice
her
is like,
too.
no, actually, no you didn't.
None of it.
No, some of it came through. It just cut out the high end.
Yeah. So, most of it didn't.
Yes. And I'm just like... Well, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, I managed to nail like a really high-pitched scream. That makes me happy. I'll talk about this later. Except that I knew by then, basically.
And yeah, screams from emotional pain.
Yes,
Always
no, those
better.
are always the best.
Yep.
That's why this one is probably number one.
5,555, let's go. What's 5?
Yes, Pogavesta. He killed me. I remembered. Those are my last moments. The fate of one miserable master that was called out to the Holy Grail War, yet never had the chance to participate in it.
この茶番はさ、聖杯戦争を続けたいあんたが引退した連中を引き戻して。
Wait, why the hell is it? Okay, there we go. See, this whole farce was nothing but you wanted to keep the Holy Grail War going so bad, you dragged the retirees out.
It's exactly as the Avenger says. What if Weenie attacked me from behind, and I was on the verge of death? My left arm holding the command spells had been torn off, and I was left alone in that mansion. Oh, did that set a flag for this to happen? When we started?
Remember, that happened on its own.
My wound would bring death if I moved even slightly. Yet it was also a fatal wound that would eventually kill me, even if I didn't. Barely alive, I made a wish from the bottom of my consciousness that was running out together with my blood. Not for revenge. Death overtaking me, I had no room for anger at being betrayed. nor was it in despair. My dimming mind felt no sadness at this betrayal. At that moment, I had but one thought remaining in my heart. I don't want to die. I don't want to die in a place like this. I don't want to die in such a pitiful way. I can't bear dying alone like this. Time had stopped, more than halfway towards death. I kept on screaming until the remains of my life were all used up. And then...
お前が俺のマスターになるのな。
If you become my master,
a mysterious and unfamiliar something.
契約が続く限り、その望みを叶えてやろう。
for as long as the contract holds, I'll grant you that wish.
Happened to hear me. It was more likely what used to be the Holy Grail. The remnants? The remnants of the Holy Grail? The formless void
Yep.
inside the Holy Grail smashed by the winner of the 5th Holy Grail War. By all rights, once the Grail had been destroyed, it ought to have returned to the throne of heroes. But that thing lived inside the Holy Grail. No, living inside the wish-granting Grail, it had finally taken the form of the hero everyone wished it to be. The demon. It was a servant reborn inside the Holy Grail. The one called all the evil in the world, having become the demonic Grail that grants people's wishes, had answered my call. However much of an embodiment of the Holy Grail he may be, he is a servant. Without a master, he would disappear. Though through an impossible miracle, an accident that would never happen again, he finally became the hero that everyone wished him to be. And yet, he would disappear, having lasted not even one night. Our mutual interests happened to coincide in the fact that neither one of us had a future. Well, of course, I was already about to meet my end. I was delirious. I had no time to contemplate that being's nature. I was just terrified that after my death, my body would rot, decay, and eventually become nothing. That is why only one thought remained burning in my mind as I lay on the verge of death. I don't want to die. I want to extend the contract. And thus, the thing that had lost its old shell known as the Holy Grail found a new home in me by forming a contract. I lost consciousness the very next moment. That is, I died. So it's left here as my corpse. A pitiful misconception recreating the same 4 days indefinitely, frolicking forever inside a walled garden. Had my last wish been, I want to be resurrected, I doubt he'd been able to grant it even then. He said it himself. The dead cannot revive the dead. The dead cannot revive the dead.
That's right.
I cannot revive the dead. Give form to the dead is a privilege reserved only for the living. That is why the most he can do is deceive the soul. He preserves the soul separated from the body. And for as long as the contract is in force, he will play this convenient dream, with real life set as its stage. Stained glass. It's complete. The thing is complete. Full. It's lavishly ornamented. A hollow like a cradle built for depths of slumber. That's right. This never-ending Holy Grail war itself is for what Rosette wished for. And that servant was my very own wish-granting Holy Grail.
I finally get to the church several minutes behind Bazette.
Look at his vision.
It's shattering.
Wait. Oh, it's quiet. I thought I heard something in the background. A false sense of peace. A hollow ataraxia. Oh, I love what they do with Baz and Angra with the shattered glass.
Yup. The shattered glass indeed. I knew this fleet-footed lady ought to seek refuge here. For Bazette Fraga McCrimmets, this church is the last bit of support she can rely on. It's also the one place she should never set foot in.
Yorokobe.
オルガンが聞こえやがる。面倒なことになってなけりゃいいんだが。
There's that moldy old organ. This better not wind up being a pain in the ass.
She's just denying it. Yes. Paz. Yeah, that does look like glass from Angra's perspective. Stone?
Even though, judging by her good mood earlier, I can expect to meet with instant death if I face her right now, I'm not the kind of servant who would abandon his master when she's at her most desperate.
It's more like his vision's falling away. There's missing chunks of it.
Yeah, it's just so angular. I guess my mind just put it with glass. Preparing myself for the possibility that my head is about to part ways with my body, I fumble in the darkness until my hands find the door. Watermelon. Inside the abandoned building, there's a woman feebly hanging her head. Yeah, I guess it kind of looks like knife wounds. I don't know, to me that looks kind of like... I guess it looks more like ripped cloth than anything. And at the altar, there's a silver flower in bloom.
Wait, so what does Rena have to do with all this then? If that was Baz's wish? Let's see. maybe it's what allowed Angra to go back in time and make a contract with Baz.
I mean, for me, I just assumed that Baz, like, had runes on her or some kind of spell that would let her stave off death for a while, and she just sat there bleeding out for weeks.
You know, Baz could totally do that, actually.
よ
You know,
その
unable to
様子じゃ
move
ほ
without
とんど
dying.
思い出したってところだな。
So as my camera can still track me with my lights off, that's weird. I did it to set the tone.
Yo! Yo! Looking at you, seems like you've remembered it all now.
This is so poggers. Avex APT.
Hey, thanks for the bits.
It's time for poggers. Thanks for the 100 bits. This scene is so poggers. So sad. Oh.
The woman doesn't answer.
You know what those black lines are? They're the cracks running through my heart right now.
The cracks forming in this lie.
Mm-hmm. No, that was
Looks like
Baz's
she
point of
calmed. Looks like she calmed down. But guess she's still mad at me.
view. Angra only. Yeah, why did he have two eyes?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Mine
Right.
is
His
only
dried
one
out
eye.
eyes started cracking.
Like stone.
My. Still in a stormy mood, are we?
仕方ないな。特別サービスだ。本当は聞かれなきゃ答えねえんだが、ここは包み隠さず、正直に世界の仕組みを説明してや。
Okay, you win. Here's a special bonus. Actually, it isn't something I'd normally tell you unless you asked. But here, I'll let you know how this world really works.
必要ありません。
Angra. There's
You
no
can
need.
see
あなたが
one
答える
eye.
べきことは2つだけだ。
Yes, you can only see one of her eyes. There are only two things you need to answer. She cuts me short. Oh, no.
She cuts me short. There was no emotion in the words she shot at me.
Oh, Taz. She's shutting it all in again.
This woman has become a machine. Or the woman has become a machine. In that case, there's no need for me to stay human either.
Got it.
私が望む限り、
Oh, her
聖杯
eye.
戦争は終わらない。
It's gone. Will the Holy Grail war continue for as long as I wish?
Yes.
聖杯戦争が続く限り、私は死なない。
Will I not die for as long as the Holy Grail war continues?
Yes.
Oh no, I think I know what's happening. Yup.
Oh, just the not voicing it.
That's fine then.
She passes me as she heads out of the church. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, the stream
See?
is
No.
Oh,
Windows Update, if you're... Don't you dare. Okay, it's not Windows Update.
okay, thank God.
Okay, then what is it? What is fucking with the stream right now? It's just bouncing from green to red.
It might also be either your family or your
Okay, I
internet.
think we're good now. We're good now.
Alright.
Cool.
I can't believe it.
Right now. I'm genuinely shocked.
Right now, I'm genuinely shocked.
待て。ならいいってなんだ。
What is this stream?
ここまで来て振り出しに戻るのか？
Everything is just...
Hold on. What do you mean, fine? Are you just going back to the start after coming this far?
1日目に戻るのはいつものことでしょ。
Oh, that
今さら
shot!
何を言うのです、あなたは。
Look at that.
So good.
She's just centered right there. We always return to the first day, do we not? Isn't it a bit late for you to be complaining?
Oh, wow. Hey, antimatter. Oh, we're dead.
And we're denying reality again.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is such a more pleasant place to be than dead.
Angra?
I already said. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
The tables
The
have
tables have been turned.
わからないな。からくりを知ったんだろ？
I don't get it. You found out the trick, haven't you?
I'll try not to die and thank you so much. I'll believe it one day.
That's a lie.
It is. I'm denying reality.
ならもういいはずだ。この世界は死にかけだ。終わらないが続かない。そんなところにいたって何にもならないじゃないか。
And this should be it. This world is dying. Sure, it won't end, but it won't continue either. Nothing will come out of staying here.
それは外の世界も同じことです。
That is the same for the outside world as well. Yep, because Angra lived it.
私も、私を取り巻く世界も、それを許す世界そのものも、とっくに崩壊しだしている。
She's always been afraid of not existing from the start. I still remember that scene at the docks when she was just talking about not wanting to be forgotten. She never wanted to disappear. I mean, yes, there is a confirmed afterlife, but I guess she doesn't know that. And still, like, you don't really know what's gonna happen.
Does anyone in the Nasuverse actually know there's an afterlife? Like, they know there's souls, but they don't know that. No one on Earth really knows there's an afterlife, right? Except for, like, a select few people.
That's the thing about afterlives. The only people you'd be able to ask is the dead. And they can't really answer, can they?
I mean, they probably can more often than not.
Well, only if they're still in this world, right? Myself,
anyway.
the world around me. The world that is allowed to
that's
happen.
me. No, that's you. Sorry.
It all started crumbling long ago.
再生はない。あとはただ、滅びをどれだけ緩やかに引き伸ばすかだけの話だ。
I will not return to life. All that remains is just to see how far my annihilation can be delayed. Wow, so she's going all in with that?
Yeah, that's a point right there.
I'm getting scared of what might have to happen. I don't want to fight Baz. Should be back to bleeding out on the floor. It's key day.
She's terrified.
A goddamn priest.
She's saying she's terrified of the inevitable death.
私たちは未来のない世界に生きている。そんな現実に戻るならここで永遠に繰り返していた方がいい。
We live in a world without future or hope. I would rather repeat such things over and over in here than go back to such a reality. The mood gets you better.
そうだ。もっと早く気がつけばよかった。裏切られたからって悲観することはない。元から私には何もなかった。あんな場所で生きるぐらいなら4日間しか続かなくてもここで生き続けた方がマシだ。
That's right. I wish I'd realized this sooner. I'm not upset at being betrayed. I had nothing to begin with. It is far better to stay here, even if it only lasts for 4 days, than to continue living in a place like that.
That's wrong.
The domain... Or, what was it? Domain or origin? What was it called? Is emptiness?
It's,
After
yeah. Origin and elemental affinity were the, but
Or is
origin,
it Shiro
yeah.
and sword?
Yep. For Shiro, it's elemental affinity and origin are sword.
Blown sword?
But yeah. That's wrong.
And that's why.
Oh, is it just element? Being weak is fine. But stalling in here is a bit of a waste.
Praise the good.
What was it that you struggled to breathe up until now for?
こっちのがマシか。それこそ何を今さら口にする。
Far better, huh? Bit late for you to be complaining too, don't you think?
現実が厳しいなんてそんなことあんたは生まれた時から分かっていたんじゃないのか。
Didn't you know how merciless reality is from the moment you were born?
She's pessimistic because she's weak.
She's pessimistic because she's weak. However, it's swallowing up that weakness and dying that's the #1 sign of being human. That's what the priest was saying.
話はここまでです。戦いを続けます。
The discussion ends here. Let us continue the fights. Yeah, Angra's just like, why would she want this?
あなたは私のサーバントだ。私の方針に従っていればいい。
You are my servant. You should follow my directions. Bazette is leaving the church.
Gazette is leaving the church. This is completely beyond my expectations. I thought that once she regained her memories, she would reject this silliness once and for all.
No Angra stuck again.
こりゃもう一押し必要かな。
Gonna need a little push here, methinks.
Of course you would say methinks.
Unfortunately, I can't really think of anything. Well, whatever. If the master intends to fight, the servant ought to just follow along. One last push will be a job left for the hero of justice.
He said it. He said the kid.
Oh
あな
yeah.
たはまだ続けるのですか？
Shiro. Good job for Shiro. Will you still go on?
There's a woman standing at the altar.
He's acknowledging SHIROU.
Well, yeah, she'd recognize him.
Oh no, I meant
She's so sensitive, she might just die if I get any closer.
Look at her face.
The distance between us now is the closest we can manage. It's not like we could ever talk to or touch each other to begin with.
仕方ないだろう。契約者が続けるって言うんだ。使い魔が自分から契約破棄したら魔術師のルールが壊れる。
What can I say? The one who's in charge of the contract told me to go on with it. A familiar like me couldn't turn defiant and rip that contract up themselves, now could they? Huge violation of the basic rules of magic right there.
Only SHIROU can end this.
Oh, that's funny. I just realized that to be a
Wait.
smarmy bastard, one of the things I do sometimes is close my right eye.
Oh my god! Angra! Also, if SHIROU met Bass, then what the fuck was Longra?
Baz's denial.
I'd assume something like that. Wait, that would mean Saber is just... Oh my god.
わかりました。確かにあなたの立場ではそれが最善でしょ
Well,
う。
my theory
Remember.
is it was one of the wolves. Because they're all past Angras that have fallen before.
And remember, no matter what, everything's still real. This is exactly how they would act in these situations.
Mm-hmm. And also, unreliable narrators.
Yep,
That also goes for Vision as well. You can't trust even the things you see in this VN. Yes, I understand. For one of your standing, that certainly would be the best course of action. It's true. It's true, Alice. Your tone is cool and
Her
indifferent.
tone is cool and indifferent. I mean, it's kind of funny that sometimes both Shirou's inner monologue and Angra's trigger at the same time.
You know, that's only natural.
Since neither one of us cares much for the other's existence, our conversations are never any longer than they need to be. However, for whatever reason,
あなたに会いました。とても楽しそうだった。
remember when it was during one of their conversations at the church that she talked about Angra and SHIROU said, if you saw a guy like that, you should just catch him in your cloth. Hardly any of that came through.
Well, technically, Angra did say that.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
Angra is
yes.
the one in control of the church. I met you. You seem to be enjoying yourself. She brings up...
she brings up something unnecessary. I guess that's like 8 then.
ああ。ま、楽しい分にはいいだろうさ。
SHIROU.
Oh, he doesn't remember the day?
I
Very
don't
well.
think so.
Presumably he does somewhat, but...
Because he's not fully in control there.
Well, if I was having fun, I guess that's good.
You know, if SHANGRA is confirmed, then I have just one question.
Hmm?
Can SHIROU be saved?
Hmm.
I think so. I hope
Next
so.
line.
I give a vague reply.
And give a vague reply. Whether I should show joy or envy. React to surprise or sorrow.
It's more SHIROU than Angra normally, but when coming to the church, it's Angra.
Honestly, I have no idea.
外でマスターが待ってる。そろそろ出るぜ。
Master's waiting outside. I'll be going soon.
Oh, that is a really interesting idea, realism. I could see that. After all, SHIROU does exist.
The
at night.
atmosphere. The atmosphere is getting awkward. So let's get this over with.
忠告してあげるわ。
Allow me to offer you a piece of advice.
契約を切るか、このまま続けて終わってしまうか。どちらにせよ、彼女は救われないでしょう。
You're... Why do you want to see me suffer?
When she sees someone having fun, she can't help but want
Already
to step
sad.
on that.
But I'm already sad, Karen.
She just mentioned how she saw Angra having fun.
Oh, Karen. Whether the contract is cancelled or whether it runs out, she will not be saved either way.
なら、いっそこのまま。
Thus, you should rather.
I don't want to hear it.
He does care.
Her statement is even correct in the first place.
まさか。助けを求めるのなら救われないものはない。
Angra.
No way. Ain't no one who can't be saved, so long as they seek help.
どんなものであれ、最後には救われるんだ。
Yep, it's going out. It's going
No
out.
matter who you are, salvation always comes in the end.
呆れた。それをあなたが言うの？アンリマユ。
I'm astonished. Are you really the one to be saying that? Angra, mind you? Oh, Angra. Oh. Angra.
もちろん。ま、俺の言う
Even the
救いは
hatred left.
人間の救いじゃないがね。
Of course. Well, my idea of salvation may differ from the human one a tad. Ain't got no clue about bringing salvation while alive, unfortunately. Those that fell into despair can't be changed. So instead, you just need to switch that despair with something more meaningful.
Oh, the screen is getting blurry again. Angra.
As one lies on their deathbed, being able to savor the illusion of a well-spent life in their final moments, that'd bring happiness to any human.
ねえ、今でも本当にこの願いを終わらせたい？
Say, do you really want to end that wish, even now?
当たり前だ。もう何億回繰り返したと思ってやがる。いい加減飽き飽きでお先真っ暗だよ。
You bet. How many million times do you think this makes? So bored of this, my eyes are glazing over.
Million? Took her that long.
Well, yeah.
She's even lived more
He
than
might also
most
be,
people.
He might also be exaggerating.
嘘つき。
Hyperbole.
It's crazy that it's actually possible. Possible though?
Yeah, how many
Why?
hours has this playthrough been so far?
The woman
The
goes
woman
up the
goes
stairs.
up the stairs.
She does.
In the end, I'm the only one left in the chapel.
I keep forgetting the church has an upstairs.
南国会か。
How many million times, huh? And he's just instantly like, yes, that's what I was lying about. That must have been what I was lying about.
That's the only thing.
A string of ordinary days that I already know everything there could possibly be to know about. A world dimming ever so slightly with every new event. A world that I've never personally experienced, but where everything is known to me at the same time.
Probably brings back memories.
There are still some gaps in it, but I'm sure even those are just worthless bits of daily life. Well, anyway.
嘘つきって俺を誰だと思ってやがる。アベンジャーが正直者のわけねえだろうが。
Liar? Who the hell do you think you're talking to here? You can't go expecting an Avenger, to be honest.
Avenger.
Being criticized for lying doesn't put me in a good mood, that's for sure. Just what does that woman think I am, anyway?
I love HA too. So good.
Alright! We got through one scene in 2.5 hours.
To be fair, it was a hell of a scene.
Oh, it's so good!
That was the best.
It's so good.
Best back night so far.
But yeah.
What can we possibly do to rival that? I guess Emma's are next. Because we do have, I think, one, maybe
Shit,
two.
we forgot to do it!
Till
No,
we
wait,
have
I
SHANGRA,
think
Emma.
we did. Oh my god, we totally do, don't we? Well, remember, antimatter. It's all real.
Yeah. Everything is here's. Oh, there's the sword.
Yep. You didn't even mention you had a sword this time, I think.
You all knew from the start. Oh, I'm sorry. I will be right back. Probably in like 2 minutes or what so, and then we'll do Emma's.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. Well, alright.
I'll be right back.
Am I muted or?
Not checking so.
Okay, so I'm not muted. Hey, what's up, chat? Oh, yeah. Oh. So how many slice of life scenes can we fit in a row now before we, I'm shocked at how late one of the few things that I knew about beforehand is. Oh wait, so really? Like that's the next? Oh wow. I am so unpopular. Yeah. So it's probably best to, Yeah. No more exclamations until at least 90% of the news are cleared. We're gonna new our clear. If you can call these streams speedrunning, oh my god. I would like to apologize to the entirety of speedrunning.
What did I come back to? To speedrunning? What about speedrunning?
Speedrunning the plot, which, to be fair,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did, like, yeah. I mean, we kind of gunned for the plot a little bit. And yeah, Angra talked about how he was bored of all the slice of life when we've got a lot more to go through.
Oh, we do. Yeah, how did we end up getting here, actually? I'm curious.
So little news.
Because we actively tried to avoid it, and then it still snuck up on us, and it was... Oh, this was so good.
We were like, oh god, okay, well, I guess we got to, we gotta avoid plot for a little bit. Plot activates. We can no longer stop it. Oh yeah, let's see if we got any new news. Oh, so little news! Fuck! God
There's
damn it, right,
Angra.
that's how that...
I can go to school,
Oh god,
right?
big bridge scene, huh?
Or I can't go to school.
Well, we avoid that.
Yoda
We avoid
College.
the church. So we got the
School
harbor
take us there,
and the
right?
school. I mean, honestly, we could probably just hit start again next time and check school.
Yeah, let's go to school then.
Yeah, let's just go to school and take a look.
No.
Okay,
and
we got
Kuzuki.
Aiko and Kuzuki. Nice. Well,
Every time I
we're
see Aiko, I'm
probably,
worried about what Ryder's gonna do.
since we're near ending time, we might just want to like hit Emma's and end for today anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
And,
Let's do our Emmas.
Tomorrow and every stream next, we nuclear. I made that joke earlier, but I'm just deciding it's a good joke.
Nuclear?
We're entering the nuclear phase. The nuclear.
The nuclear phase?
Nuclear phase.
Oh, nuclear.
The nuclearing phase.
Oh, yes. Okay, I
It's
get
a
it.
joke.
Haha.
If you want plot, it's really gonna be the SOL era. But Tish, look at those Emmas.
Hey. We'll get more plot later.
Yeah.
But for now, Emma? Oh, there's no SHANGRA. I'm sad.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me
Can't
go.
be sad!
Oh, I'm less sad.
Look at her. The potato. The potatoes.
Good
We'll
potato.
do at least one well-paced slice of life scene, I promise.
Don't
God,
lie
just
to them.
imagine, like, shit. Just imagine SHANGRA showing up in a slice of life scene somehow.
He's been there the whole time!
Like, SHIROU gets home with all the tattoos and everything. And Saber's just like, wait, what? And she's like, oh wait, I'm sorry, I hold on, let me just go to the bathroom, I need to take this off. It reminds me when I came home from a con one day while like half in cosplay, and I went into a gas station. And I basically had some red makeup on my eye because I was cosplaying Todoroki because I didn't know then. And I was going to the bathroom in the gas station, and when I walked out, someone was like, oh my god, are you okay? Because it looked like I was bleeding from my eye.
Oh, I see. You're showing concerned voices just even earlier.
Yes, it is. That would be me. Except I'm
But
also really
yeah,
scared
also-
of confronting people.
Also, yeah, the point of all of the solo Shiro scenes being the black outline with a question mark, being
Yes.
Mr. Question Marks,
They're all
the
SHANGRA.
joke that was made at the beginning of this playthrough.
They're all SHANGRA.
All SHANGRA.
Oh, because I didn't know I was the girl.
Yep.
Because I didn't know I could just cosplay as girls. I still need to save it.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, the sheds and all the other scenes. Yeah. I still remember the one where I just went out and looked at the mountain and the village showed up. And that's when the SHANGRA theory started.
Yep.
And then they got
The
stronger
shadow.
and stronger and stronger and stronger. And now we have SHANGRA.
See, this is a screen that we can just talk in front of for hours on end,
It's a good
because at
scene.
least all of the Saber fans will just be satisfied.
You know what? That is true. Oh,
She
my
is
God.
blushing in 3 out of 4 of these.
No more longer. Oh, the percent is probably really high now. Any percent.
Well, let's get
Okay.
going to find
セイ
out.
バー焼き芋左デート服中左
Oh, of
Mizuki,
course you would talk a lot
naka
about Saber.
右まあ見ての通りね
Mina's personal investment in this. Saber with the sweet potato, left. The clothes for the date, center left. And the swimsuit, center right, right. Well, that much is clear to see.
水着はあえて予想を裏切りセパレートにと
He
いう
was
ことだ。
there.
It was a swimsuit that defied expectations by being a two-piece.
Well, I just had a realization. How to sneeze first. I think there's just as many Shiro faces as there are Saber faces right now.
That you know of?
Mhm.
About.
Because there's Mordred, Saber, and Salter. And then there's Archer, Shiro, and SHANGRA.
Oh, yep. You forgot.
Mhm.
About Joan of Arc.
Oh
Jeanne
yeah,
d'Arc.
Joan of Arc. Go away, Zero Caster.
But you do also know about Muramasa, so that pushes you
yes.
ahead.
So they're equal now. I know it won't last long.
But yeah. It should last for a little while, at least.
Once Fago hits, that goes right out the window.
It's gonna be gone long before then. But yeah.
Sure.
Let's keep.
デート着は作り物地デザインをほぼ忠実に踏襲しているようだな。
Showing the preview of our pace during
どうした
the
リン
next 2 weeks.
顔をあからめて。
Sukuri Monoji. The date clothes seem to follow Sukuri Monoji's original design. What's wrong, Rin? Your face is red.
あああのね水着の反則ぶりもさることな
No,
が
it
ら
makes sense. She would skip forward. Bicon mean. Yeah, you know. Even after that unfair swimsuit, it still goes without saying.
この芋食いセーバーの凶悪さわかるうんわかる無限に餌付けしてしまうエミヤくんの気持ちが今ならわかる
That evil potato eating Saver. Do you get it? Yeah, I get it. The feelings of Emiya-kun will end up feeding her for all eternity. Now I get it.
いや、ほどほどにな。
So
地球上のカロリーにも限界があるぞ。
Bicon. Also, there's an ant on my screen that is concerning.
Keep it in moderation, alright? Strong man. Keep it in
Strong.
moderation, alright? There's only so many calories on the planet. She
So
does.
Saber
She
says
gets
summon.
it. She understands the urge
Is this gonna
to
cause
feed Saber.
Is this gonna like cause a worldwide food shortage?
Well, remember, this is
use the gem
Reen, who's
sword.
currently sealed in a shrine with the gem sword.
She can use the gem sword to summon all the food from all the parallel universes.
And yeah, Archer sniping at SHIROU explicitly at night.
Angra. SHANGRA. Oh, that was amazing. I'm so
Onikuchi
sad
time.
we didn't get a SHANGRA Emma.
Financial prospects.
Use only what you have. Oh, calling me out on almost buying stuff in Love, Nikki, huh?
Meeting.
A connection to water is lucky.
Illness.
Serious.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Barely good luck.
Barely. Wait, FB fans?
Oh, the Facebook fans.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
I
so
hate
fucking
Facebook.
weird and the exact opposite of, like, many a fanfiction fan.
The Facebook fans?
About, Gil fans versus Saber fans being a thing, instead of people being both.
Yeah, no, the Omakuchis don't quite line up with the luck sometimes. Although I suppose you can recover from serious illness.
That's why I started yelling good luck before I even saw it, was because I just said, you know, it's just serious illness. It's like, good luck! It's like, oh, that's not even a joke! I mean, it is, but...
I feel like they're like both random and neither of them coincide with each other at all.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten some bad luck fortunes that sound like good luck.
Yeah. And like, yes. I also, like, counter to, like, how I act in a while, I do really fucking like Gil. He's a great character, and here he's so much fun. I was just very salty about hearing... Look, I shouldn't have looked up Zero fans shitting on Fate. Like, Fate. Shitting on Stay Night.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That'll do it.
Gil is so much worse written here. They destroyed his character in Unlimited Blade Works. Zero was the way better. Like, I mean, I searched it out. I looked it up. It was my own fault to myself. I got mad on the internet on purpose.
It's funny because I've seen the least of him, but Zero Gil is actually my... Or not Zero Gil. Sorry. H.A. Gil is my favorite iteration of Gil
Like,
right
that's
now.
the secret.
By far.
Gil is still a very fun character in Stay Night. Gil is always a fun character.
It's
He's
just-
great.
It's his situations. I really came to like Gil as a character. I mean, I always thought he was an amazingly well-written character. Like, I don't think there's any character that I really hate in terms of them being a bad character.
Yeah, you could even tell something about Kuzuki.
I knew there was
Made you
something there.
not like,
I knew there was something more, and boy, was there.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a blessing
yeah.
not being allowed to go out and search for fake content, probably.
Yep, you get all the best filtered through.
I do.
But hey,
Also, don't like
everybody,
being conflict adverse. Has
Thanks
its
for watching.
advantages. It's why Twitter isn't a hell experience for me.
also because you have, like, way less followers than the people who call it a hell site. I mean, not everyone who calls it a hell site, but, like, the people who actually genuinely have. But yeah.
Mhm.
Wise, you have served as a wonderful director.
Yes, thank you so much, Wise. It's Slice of Lifetime now.
Oh, yeah. Let's,
yeah. She said I knew it! She keeps killing him. Yes, let's check the percent.
And yeah, let's check percent. Right. I said specifically do that, and I forgot.
So is that,
So back out and
entrance?
back out one more. Entrance, yep.
67?
67.7. I mean, I guess we haven't really done many Karen conversations yet.
Karen.
But yeah.
God, I love Fate
Thanks,
so
everybody.
much. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone.
Live, lurking. Whether you're lurking or chatting. If you're watching along in the VODs, and all you on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Again, reminder, latest VOD will not be in past broadcasts.
And
You'll have to
everybody
go
phase
to
it
highlights
out now.
Yeah.
Yep, so
Night to everyone heading out now. Thank you.
You are
Oh,
all
it was such a good
appreciated.
stream. Such a good stream.
I am genuinely happy when people enjoy the content here.
I cry a lot over it. In the best way, of course. Sometimes I just like... I just feel so lucky to be doing this, you know? It doesn't feel real sometimes.
Yeah. Oh god, just Phantom Tumblr. That place sounds terrifying as hell to me.
And it does. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I just realized the potential one-star situation again, and that scares me. Wait, there's chips here!
What would one even call that ship? SHANGRA?
I did this to myself.
Oh
You made
yeah,
that joke
that's
with
right.
Archer
That's right.
already?
The Great Porn Exodus.
Please. The thing about headcanons is they are headcanons. That's how I like to keep them. Which I have like
It's
50
just
or
like,
60% more headcanons for Fate right now.
fucking like,
Like, you also have to let people have their headcanons.
and also just the fact that like, not subscribing to an X character's trans headcanon doesn't make you transphobic. Other things might, but like that exclusive, like, that on its own fucking does not. Like, fucking, the way you engage with
Exactly.
media
A headcanon is a headcanon.
sometimes shows shit, but like, nah, fucking like,
It's a very like person-to-person thing. You can't tell anything from that alone.
Anyway, before we dredge too far into the not
Fandom
fun
man.
kind of hell,
Yes.
this has
Wait, are you
been
done, Chills?
Kewl, amateur tiny YouTuber, signing out.
Actually, we should do one more thing just
The
for old
tonguers.
time's sake.
What?
We might do this again one day. Go ahead and follow over there.
Oh, right.
Sheldon,
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is you've said that if you're doing a game, you can just put it on this channel.
I will do it on this channel. But one day it might come back.
Maybe. Probably. Oh, God, I don't even know. Anyway.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh god, fandom hell is
Yeesh.
just...
But yep,
Talkers, everyone. Who's
Flitoggers signing out. Right, we have to wait for the raid to complete, actually, to be able to.
I just realized this fandom is kind of like Fate Avalon. Just the best. For me, anyway.
Yep.
Alright. Let's talkers, everyone. Go watch some DMC.
Okay,
There's
this
still some
time-
DMC.
This time for real, Platalger's signing out. Goodbye. And good luck.
Good luck, everyone. See ya. Goodbye, VOD people and YouTube people. I will continue my journey
See ya.
providing one more